What's up guys, welcome back to another video. So in today's video, we're going to be talking about the new 1CL server that's going to be dropping this Saturday. If you guys don't know what 1CL is, that's the 1v1.lol competitive league. Anyways guys, before we get into it, don't forget to drop a like and sub. Here's a YouTube comment shout out. Let's go ahead and get into it guys. Alrighty guys, so we're going to be having some gameplay up in the background right here, but outside of that, so the 1v1.lol competitive league is basically 4 servers that are all merging together for the biggest current 1v1.lol competitive servers, all merging into one. I believe it's Rise Above All, Aqua Competitive, 1CP, and Raiders Competitive all working together, all to bring forward prize pools, activity, all the hosts, everything like that. It's all going to be combined into one server, so we could bring the biggest best and most active server that we possibly can. We've been working really hard behind the scenes for the past 2 to 3 weeks. So actually no, 3 weeks, yeah, pretty much like 3 full weeks, and we've been trying our best to make the server as great as possible and ready for launch up on Saturday. So it's gonna be Saturday of this weekend, so if you guys want to come stop by, you guys most definitely can. We don't have an exact time yet. I will post the time officially on the YouTube. It won't be like its own video, but it'll most definitely be its own like little post. Sometimes I do little update posts and stuff like that, little text ones and stuff. And we'll also drop the Discord link, and the Discord link can be found under this video as well. So if you guys want to go ahead and join, the Discord is already up and going. It's just we don't have any events going until Saturday. But if you guys were wondering, we are not going to be running anything during 1CP National Finals, as I will also be participating in it. But we will run something before and after, as long as there is no technical issues with the bot and stuff like that we have in the server. Since now we use a bot to host our events, to host scrims and stuff like that, there may be some technical difficulties. We don't know how it's exactly going to run yet. We can't, really guess the future, but we are learning right now how to use the bot and how to properly execute the bot when it comes to tournaments and everything like that. So if you guys are wondering how soon events will come, it'll literally be Saturday, Sunday, the absolute latest if we have issues. Obviously, if we have issues, we will let you guys know in the Discord. But yeah, guys, the Discord is growing pretty rapidly. We're pretty much at 800 members at this point, or pretty close to it, I believe. I'm not exactly sure. I haven't checked it in a week or two, and we were at like 700-ish. But we are very close to hitting up to 1,000 members in the server, so definitely get in there, guys, while it's still below 1,000, so you guys can be there for the 1,000 member milestone and stuff like that. We also have huge plans to add more things into it, such as like a shop. So basically the shop, how it's gonna work, I don't have like the extreme details on it yet, but how it's pretty much gonna work is that for rankings, you can earn more coins. So it's basically going to be called mega coins. If you guys ever played Odyssey or anything like that, they have meta coins. These coins you can't cash out for cash like Odyssey was, but you can use these for in-game rewards such as elo boosting, for in-game gems, like stuff like that. We have someone who's specifically going to be in charge of that. That's going to be but yeah, he will be setting that up, and that's going to be one of the few features that you can be getting, and that's separate outside of power ranking. So that's not even like a combined thing. That's more things you guys can earn within the server. Just another feature, a more interactive feature that we have in the server. We are also going to be having clan rankings. So if you guys don't know what clan rankings are, basically you do clan wars against each other, and some of the top teams that are up on those clan rankings will also be able to participate in clan tournaments, and some of those clan tournaments may include cash as well. So if you guys most definitely want to get your clan registered, go ahead and join the server, and then once the server launches, we're going to be having a full system for you guys to register in, so you guys can go ahead and register your clans and stuff like that, and you guys can pretty much start participating right away. So as of right now, I believe we are only going to be doing 8 slots for the clan rankings, and I'm saying there's a difference between this and the main rankings, because main rankings is going to be having 10 slots per ranking. So yeah, you guys definitely want to get in there quick. Make sure you guys are one of the first 8 teams, because outside of that, you will have to try to battle for the top 18 spot. We decided to do 8 teams because we're going to be having 4 main teams and then 4 side branch teams. So basically the side branch teams will not be able to participate in the clan tournaments and stuff like that, but they will be up on the leaderboard, so you guys know what the bottom 5 through 8 teams are, and 1 through 4 will most definitely be a part of those clan tournaments. But anyways, heading into another set of rankings. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to be doing worldwide rankings. where it's basically going to be every single platform can participate in these rankings, and pretty much there's going to be rules set with it. There's going to be cooldowns and stuff like that. I'm not going to fully explain it here. Some of the info is already in the server. We don't have it out yet, but it will be out once the server launches. Like I said, everything is pretty much going to be out when the server launches. I don't want to have to keep saying it, but all these features I'm talking about are all going to be there as it launches, so you guys can most definitely expect it then. But yeah, for the rankings and stuff like that, it's pretty easy to get in when it comes to the starting rankings. So pretty much it's going to be first come, first serve. Obviously, we will most likely tell like a pool of players, like some of the best players. We might ping them and let them know like, hey, be ready for rankings, or be ready to sign up for rankings and stuff like that. And then we'll release it to the full server and everything like that. So the reason why we want to do that is so we don't have a bunch of people who should not be on the rankings in general, just taking up spots and then trying to sit there and camp their official spot. We do have some rules against that as well. Like one of the rules is if you join a leaderboard, you still have to play a ranking within that first week. So we do have some rules that also fight against that, even if it's not like, you know, the best player, but he's still decently good and gets that invite. You guys will most definitely have a chance to get up on those leaderboards. But yeah, worldwide is pretty much everything included. You guys play a couple of rounds of some modes and stuff like that, and whoever wins out of those modes will basically take over that rank. We will also be having zone rankings, so there will be another rankings for specifically zone wars. We'll also be having one for box fights as well. So now we know that previous servers have had rankings such as Legion, where they had like zone, box, worldwide, PC, mobile, Chromebook, like stuff like that. We just want to see how the rankings turn out first. Obviously, if it's not super active or it doesn't run well, or we can't keep up with it, and we just can't find enough staff to help cover it when we can't keep up with it, then we'll go ahead and end it or something like that, or we'll make it less rankings over time. But if it does really well, of course we will add more rankings and stuff like that. As long as it remains active, we will add more and more as it makes the server more active. It's very beneficial to us, and it brings more content for our socials and stuff like that. So now that's going to bring me into our next thing that we need to talk about: socials. So we already have all of our socials set up. They're all going to be linked down below in the description. They're going to be included now in all of my video descriptions. So you guys can most definitely expect those to all be down there from now on. I'll be including, we have a YouTube, TikTok, and a Twitter. So make sure you guys go follow all three of those. Go support. Hit the subscribe button, boys. You guys most definitely should. Especially since, we're providing a pretty big service here. We spent so much time on this. So much preparation went into it. A lot of work went into the bot. A lot of work went into the server. A lot of work went into, creating the embeds and stuff like that for the server, and creating the ranking system and everything. Now, as far as ranks go as well, I'm going to get a little off track here when it comes to socials. I'll come back to socials. But when it comes to rankings, we're actually going to be adding icons as well, because we are actually pretty close to level 3 in the server, where we can add official, like little server role icons and stuff like that. So those will be coming, probably not at launch. We will try our best to get them at launch, but they're not currently made right now. We didn't include those with our assets when we had our graphic designer make our assets. Of course, those assets also are going to be out there as well. I believe right now it's just going to be lots of staff and stuff like that. We may consider just releasing it to the public, so you guys can also use them for your videos and thumbnails and stuff like that, if you guys would like to. But long story short, some of those will be coming fairly soon. There'll probably be features added and feature updates. But yeah, we will let you guys know on the server whether or not it happens. But heading back into socials now. So like I said, we have a YouTube, TikTok, and a Twitter, and we're going to be posting various types of content when it comes to TikTok and Twitter. So specifically TikTok and Twitter will have like highlights, clip of the week, and like maybe like little clips of just the actual YouTube videos themselves. Obviously YouTube videos will mainly be cash cups. We might even upload fully edited videos of some rankings that take place. So like, let's say like number 3 challenges number 1, and it's like a big ranking that are going against each other. We'll post those. We'll post the VODs of the clan tourneys. We're basically going to be trying our best to pretty much record everything that we can. As far as streaming goes, we're actually going to be letting our creators stream on their own platforms. So we want to do this to make sure that they can keep themselves monetized, especially since they're doing the work with the streaming and hosting the event. Obviously, if they're just casting, we'll just do it straight from our channel and they're not hosting like as per se. And yes, that will be up on the main channels. But as far as, you know, everything else goes, it'll still be up on the creators channel, so they can use that. Obviously the recordings that the creators do will be up on the main channel only. They can't use it for themselves, obviously, but they do have that option for streaming. So if you guys ever want to become a host or anything like that, you guys want to help boost your own streaming platform, you guys can do so. Just remember, you guys have to follow our rules, follow our guidelines and stuff like that for hosting, and just don't be dumb with it, otherwise you will be kicked from the host team, or you'll just be kicked from the streaming side of the host team and you guys won't be able to host. But anyways, boys, we're going to be most definitely trying our best to bring the best experience to the server. You guys can most definitely expect a, you know, like I said, a great experience, and you guys can definitely expect active staff and stuff like that. And now, speaking on staff, we're actually going to be having more applications come out. So we kind of overhired for the start of the server, so we are not having any active applications at the moment. But as the server gets going and we see where we need things and what people that we need for certain things, we'll go ahead and reopen apps for people to get in. We obviously need way more moderators. We only have like a head moderator and then like 1 or 2 regular moderators right now. We're definitely going to need some VC and regular moderators, as our server has become extremely active ever since we switched from Raiders competitive over to 1CL, like way more active. So most definitely going to be needing more staff for that, and once competitive gets super active, we will need a lot more regular competitive staff as well to help moderate those events. But long story short, guys, all you guys pretty much need to know is that we are bringing nice big prize pools and stuff like that. And the league schedule, yes, okay, I almost forgot about the league schedule. So the league schedule is going to be on a 5-month period, sorry. It's going to be like a 5.5 month period. So we're going to be doing preseason for 2 weeks. I believe it's it's like 2 weeks long, and then we're going to be having 1 week of regular season where there's no cash cups or anything like that. Or actually, I might be wrong about that. It might actually be just a preseason without cash cups, and then we'll be starting up the cash cups after that. But long story short, guys, cash cups are not going to be starting until after preseason. We need 2 weeks to at least test everything. First week is going to be purely testing, so like no PR. We might change that like last minute, where we add PR or something like that for the test events, and then we'll figure it out from there. But if we don't, it'll most likely be week 1 with no PR. Week 2 will be the start of PR, and then week 3 we will start up with the cash cups and stuff. And obviously the first month will be less of a prize pool, since we're still testing cash cups specifically. And then once we get into the later months, we will have higher ranked cash cups and lower ranked cash cups. So that first month is pretty much giving you guys also time to get into those higher ranked cash cups. Now it's going to be a little difficult to rank up. We know that it might seem a little difficult, but we did this on purpose. At least for the finals cup. So basically the finals cup is going to have to require you having a very high role in the server. So it's basically going to be I believe there's 4 tiers, and I think for the grand finals we're going to be I think it's tier 3. Yeah, we're going to need tier 3 for the requirements and stuff like that, at least for grand finals. Obviously it'll just be tier 2 for regular cash cups and stuff like that. We're also going to be doing creator cups and other stuff like that, and holiday cups. So you guys are most definitely going to want to participate in all of those. But anyways, boys, that's all the info I have for you guys today. I know there's a big info splurge video today, but I hope you guys enjoyed. And make sure you guys join that Discord in the server, or in the description link. And you guys also join up in all of those socials and follow and sub on all the socials. Anyways, I'll catch you guys later. Thank you guys so much for watching. Adios.